This video is about using outline mode and the navigation pane in Microsoft Word 2010 in order to pick and choose bits and pieces of different documents and compile them into a third document. So in this, I am going to pick specific lessons or sections out of one document and a second document and put them all in a third document. So that's what we'll do. First thing you have to know in order to do this pick and choose entire sections, your navigation pane must reflect an outline that is grouping your information like you need it to be grouped. So if you see here, this is section 1 and this is a subheading of section 1, lesson 1.1, and these are the specific lessons within lesson 1.1. So this navigation pane is on the View tab, and it's a checky box there in the Show group. So this kind of gives me a big picture of what's going on in this document. Now, to take entire sections or lessons, in this case, out of this document, I could do that in two ways. I could do that by right-clicking in the navigation pane and selecting select heading and content. All right, and here now I've just selected that entire section and could copy that. The other way I could do that is I could go into outline mode, and I could, now outline mode's totally wonky and it doesn't print like this obviously, but it gives you this very fast kind of way of zipping through your document. And by clicking the plus next to any header or section header, that's going to select all the content within that section. So at this point I have lesson 1.1, everything in there, lesson 1.2, everything in there, lesson 1.3, all the way into section 2, which is down here, pivoting data. Let's pretend though that I only want this lesson 1.1. So I'm going to use, I'm in outline view. If I wanted to go back to print layout, I could here, but I'll use outline view to select this and copy it. And here I come to my new document and I'm going to paste. And I have a couple of options in terms of paste. I could keep source formatting, or I could merge formatting, or I could keep text only. In this situation, I'm going to play around with merge formatting and see if that looks about right. Now, when I did that, it didn't take in my navigation information because the original document I was using was not using heading 1s, heading 2s. It was using other style definitions. And so as you plan a document, please keep in mind that using the styles for heading 1s and heading 2s automatically creates that outline and could avoid the headache that may ensue with this document. And I'm going to try to keep source formatting, and now I've regained the navigation that came from the other document. So now I've got lesson 1 from one document, from this document, and now let's say I need something from this other document, and it also has a section 1. And I'm going to go to section 1.2, about workbooks. This is the only thing I want from this particular document. And this time I'm going to right click and select heading. So I'm not going to use outline view, I'm just going to use the select from the navigation pane. And I'm going to copy that. Come back to my new document. Make sure that I'm at the very end of my information, and I'll paste it. Okay, and I think that it's kept the source formatting. Alright, in this situation I'm using destination styles and it's maintaining the navigation. So that is that's a challenge associated with taking information from many documents. It's a challenge associated with using documents that have been used for a long time, like from Microsoft Word 2000, 2003. Making those transitions in very old documents is less easy. But we now have a lesson from each of those items, and they're merged into one document. So I hope that that is useful to you as you begin the creation of a compiled document.